Yeah. Let's pull one more rabbit out of a hat here. You got another one, Angel?
It really would be rabbit out of a hat, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
it? It was coming from thin air. No, the only other one I can think of is I think we've discussed it before, but Heaven's Gate.
I was just thinking Heaven's Gate Angel.
That one's a very interesting one. I again was not super knowledgeable of it, but I did do a little bit of diving into the subject just to kind of see if I could comprehend it, because that's one thing that always gets me is like, could I at least in any way see what some of these people are seeing? And the answer is always no. But that one's really it's really scary looking at that footage or whatever.
Right?
It genuinely makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if scary is the right word, but
It's spooky.
What tech thing did they like invent?
I know that they had like a website, but like they invented it. Let me see.
I thought they came up with some like form of coding that we use now, or like some random thing like that.
That does sound familiar.
I don't know. That's pretty point again. Give them 1 point. Credit where it's due, I guess.
I found out that the mouse was originally called an XY indicator.
Because of like an XY plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very nerdy name, isn't it? Can you hand me the XY indicator, please? Heaven's Gate didn't like hurt anyone though, right? They were just like,
I mean, it was a big.
They hurt themselves.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, spoilers, stop.
But it wasn't anyone. It wasn't. They didn't actually go off and like target anyone, or there wasn't anything like internal wise or something.
They all seemed happy, from what I could gather.
And stylish, because they went out in style.
They were pretty stylish.
So when they died, they had all the same like tracksuit on.
And they're all wearing Adidas shoes and tracksuits.
They were Nike shoes.
Oh, they're Nikes?
They were Nikes.
Connoisseurs.
And they had $5.75 in their pocket. So for those of you who don't know, the whole premise of Heaven's Gate was like they are going to ascend to like this alien race, and and then there's going like the spaceship was behind a comet, and the way to get to the comet was to take their lives, and that they would send to join the aliens on the ship. And
really believed it.
they did. In 1997, deputies in the San Diego County Sheriff's Department discovered the bodies of 39 members of the group, including the leader Applewhite himself. It was in the suburbs in Rancho Santa Fe. You want to say something, Isaiah?
The person I feel the worst for, because I was watching something about this, they were renting that house.
Oh, no.
And just come back to that.
So imagine me, that landlord, just, what the are you kidding me?
I wonder if he got any kind of kickback for like that having happened.
Their deposit's not going to cover this.
Not at all. They left me like how much in change in their pockets? Barely anything. No, they said a guy, an ex-member or whatever, found them, right? Like he found their bodies first and then
Reported
called
it?
the cops. Yeah, because he got like a letter from them saying like, hey, we're doing this thing, just so you know. I forget why he said he left. But like he came back and was like, I just need to know if it's real. And they were like all dead, and then he called the cops. But he still believes in it. He's like, I believe in everything that guy said and taught. Like,
So he thinks he missed his shot to get into heaven?
I have no idea. That's such the weird part. Why would you leave if you believed it so much?
So what it was is that after they did leave someone behind, and he had, I guess the leader left a note, and it said, "We have exited our vehicles just as we entered them. and they had left the guy, I think D'Angelo. Yeah, he'd left behind, and basically he used a video camera to record what he found. And after leaving the house, he waited outside, and he was encouraged to go to the, I guess by someone else too, to go to the authorities. So they did a report, like they had someone go and tell it. A little fun fact about the house they rented: they called it the Monastery. It was 9,200 square feet, and they paid $7,000 a month in cash for it.
Jesus.
Nice place. It was.
Mm-hmm.
I know they did some kind of coding or something because that's how they paid for all this crap. But yeah, that still sucks for that poor guy.
That,
I mean,
it
it's
could be
like-
an attraction. Does he still own it? He wash his hands of that? Sanitize his hands?
I hope so.
I like to entertain the idea that the guy who found the bodies and reported it, like, he was like on the cover of like magazines and stuff, like telling his story when this happened. So it's like you just like stayed behind, and then you start going out on public, like talking about this all the time and getting some form of recognition. It makes me wonder if there was some intent there.
Right. All intents and purposes.
That's what gets me the most, is the fact that he's still just like a heavy believer in it.
Yeah, like it's still right. I
Mhm.
just didn't want to do it.
It's like, then what are you doing now? If you're never gonna go exit your vehicle with these people. Because I think I remember he like withdrew. I could be wrong. They could have just like left him there, but I think he like moved out of the house and was doing his own thing, and then he got sent a letter. But I don't know. It's a trip to me. I don't know if he's still around preaching the good word about the aliens and comets and.
Their website is still up to date. Like you can go and look at it right now.
I'll see there's a mobile version. Yep.
Is it beautiful?
It looks like an early 2000s website.
Yeah, it really does. Red alert right at the top.
Oh, the random different color font.
We can order a hard copy of their book.
So it's still, people are still talking about it and having fun.
Let's
Don't
order
worry,
it,
let's
Angel.
I want a signed copy.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get it.
There's something at the bottom that you click and it just takes you back to the top of the page.
That's beautiful.
Top of this homepage. I just clicked it.
It's like adding a shortcut to a folder in the folder. Yeah, I don't know. That was always just a creepy one to me. I wonder how these people, again, in all the videos I've seen, they all look so happy, and they seem like they're completely content with what is going down. So I want to know like how that was achieved, or if they truly were just like all together and like, yeah, it sounds about right. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. I couldn't do it.
It's insanity.
It ain't me. It ain't pain.
Like pain. It's crazy. I genuinely don't understand it.
Oh god, I was reading how they did it. So they took phenobarbital mixed with either applesauce or as pudding, and they washed it down with vodka. And not only that, they also tied plastic bags around their head to induce asphyxiation, just to make sure they got the job done. That was real dark. And they all wore the matching black shirts and sweatpants.
Their faces were covered, weren't they?
Yeah. With a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they had like a cloth or something.
Oh, I don't know.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Probably not.
It's just this is oddly comical because they all on their arms they had an armband and it read Heaven Gates Away Team.
Heaven Gates away team, huh?
Forever away. Did you guys see that that movie Midsummer?
No, I've been meaning to watch it, but I have not yet.
I watched clips from it.
It's a very good, like culty.
Yeah, it's like real messed up.
Yeah, it was an intense thing. That I remember having seen that in theaters.
There's this one thing. It's called like the butterfly or something. To do this one guy. It's real
Oh yeah.
It's wasn't like the tortured eagle or something?
or something like that. Basically, they crack the back of your rib cage open, and pull out your lungs, so you're
Yeah.
still alive. And in the movie, you see like you
Yeah.
see the lungs moving still.
It's a trip and a half for sure. Always makes me weary of like what's out there. Just thinking if someone can think this up, this could definitely be happening. But I don't know. I recommend it if you guys are totes into the culty things. It's definitely worth a watch.
It's pretty hardcore, but
And
check
as
it out.
a movie, it's very well crafted. Do a lot of cool stuff going on. That like he kind of hides in there. Personal touches. No sprinkles. Some MSG.
Why it tastes so good?
Well, we ending on the high note of Heaven's Gate and Midsummer.
Indeed.
I don't know if they're really any high notes.
Oh, I'm pumped and happy and excited. Yeah. No, this has been very informative. I've learned a lot today. A lot. John From,
John From.
that one for sure.
I think is a
Stay true.
small not disclaimer, an advisory notice.
I don't know.
I would say people need to be more and more careful about stuff like this now that the internet exists. Just because I feel like there's just as many people that, because in the 60s all it was hippies felt lost and were trying to find a place they fit in. And now there's more and more people online like that, going to Reddit and all that crap is like, oh, hey, like I put peanut butter between my toes and howl at the moon, like anyone else do that?
You fixate on like one thing.
Yeah.
But, like if you want to do that, I guess that's fine. But you don't have to join all these people who do that and also want to maybe kill you for it.
Yeah. And especially if they're like, well, hey, bro, what if I told you there was a land of peanut butter between toes and honey that'll flow for 1,000 years
Sign me up.
if you
dude.
freaking hang yourself in your bathtub?
All right, a little extreme, but maybe you can romance me into
No.
this idea
Don't-
further down the
Don't
road.
let that person romance you.
Show
They'll use
me
little
the one.
flirty fishing.
Little flirt fishing.
Yeah, you got me involved.
But all I'll say is people should be weary.
Stay on your toes.
Yeah, quite question things. It's okay.
Question everything, ever,
Yeah.
until you're so paranoid that you don't want to come out of your room.
Don't do that.
Go into the rabbit hole that is questioning whether you are even actually yourself. Did that today. It's a good time. Very introspective. Am I a cult?
You are not a cult.
Do you think there will ever be a cult of me?
No.
Why not?
No falter.
Not me, like I'm not gonna leave, but just like there's people out there who are like, you know, we wanna this is our cult, our angel cult. And then I'm on TV like I don't support this. But also I like the attention.
That would be you. I want you guys to know this is stupid, but don't stop doing it.
Send me pictures. Like and subscribe.
Gonna have like statues made of cheese in your image.
Yeah, but like fancy cheeses.
Gouda.
I do like Gouda. A nice smoked Gouda.
Well, that's it. I think we brought up some interesting stuff. I gave my little advisory at the end.
Colts and Gouda.
Colts and Gouda.
It's been a
and
Gouda
Colts.
time. Yo, I hate
Zing.
myself. Alrighty.
And with that, I think that's another episode in the books, guys.
Mm-hmm.
A little episode of a little bit of this.
And
And scene.